Everyone, welcome to Coldtowne Theater. Hi. Might as well start this off in a weird way that fucks the energy up. I can't see you, but thanks, man. What do you? No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. Hi, I'm Curtis. This is Courtney.
Braden.
Hi.
We're your terrific neighbors.
Hi. Welcome to the People Sketch Show.
Yeah.
You guys know what you're here for?
Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of different sketches from a bunch of different people, and they are all new sketches based on the premise South, suggestion South.
Yeah.
So when we put the call out for sketches, they had not written them yet, and they had to use South in their theme.
Uh-huh.
And so
we got 10, I believe, 10 exciting groups of performers or individual performers here tonight. Yeah, 10. So
wow.
Think about that number
Yeah.
and what it means to you.
Round.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's a great number.
Right.
It's a great number.
Right. Easy to multiply.
Tonight is so easy. Throw a 0 up there.
Yeah.
Tonight is really, if we could summarize it, it is a celebration.
A celebration.
Of sketch comedy, right?
Right.
You know, the props, the wigs, the outrageous characters that bring a little light into our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is a little awkward for us to be hosting this show tonight due to circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah, we've moved beyond sketch comedy. It's a childish bauble for childish minds.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go exactly that far.
I would.
So, your terrific neighbors nowadays are kind of more interested in preserving regional folk cultures and storytelling traditions. Like the late, great Pete Seeger, a personal hero of mine, who introduced me to the classic Froggy Went a Courtin', which is the only song worth hearing. I mean,
Yeah, it's the only one.
Yeah, tonight, in lieu of comedy, we would like to present a tale as old as Texas and half as tall.
It's a story of sheriffs and ladies, of chivalry and ancient showdown curses. It's a tale of golden fleeces, of babies made of caramel, and the deep love between a man and his steed.
We might not even get to all that stuff, honestly.
Yeah. So, friends, join us as we set the time machine for centuries ago and set the place machine for the desolate plains of West Texas as we journey down to Castle Gulch.
There's me. That's Sheriff Arthur Hood, King of Castle Gulch, and also its most notorious outlaw. There's Merlin, my trusty old hand. Some thought old Merlin had gone idjit long past, dating from the time he spent a week in the blazing desert, eating from Injun dream bushes, whose berries, they say, give a man visions of ancient spirits who roam these parts. But hell, Merlin been with me a long time, and was a good hand with a magic spell. Finally, there was the lady maid Gwyneth, who run the whorehouse in Castle Gulch, and came to us from the frosty north where them giants dwell, with fancy ideas about civilization. One time she done tried to make me read a book, but I ain't lettered and don't intend to be. I was in love with the lady maid Guinevere, but feared to tell her, being but a humble king and notorious outlaw, not working the intentions. Fine, gracious lady.
Don't that old sun god look lonesome, pressing down on the horizon like that, to its resting bed in the sleeping pits of the Titans?
Oh, speak no poetry to me, Lady Maid Guinevere. It falls dead on my dumb old ears.
I thought we might find some respite from our troubles in the realm of figurative language. I went to a school for fine girls, and we learned much in the way of tongue speaking.
Huh? No time for respite. Them Saxons is out there on the Great Plains singing their songs to the great big old spirit, which is a bear.
It's a fine thing to pretend.
I ain't much cotton to pretending myself. It's for fairy folk and we's beings of flesh.
Hell, I ain't. Never forget that the waters of Avalon County run through my veins, and my sinews is made of pork and beans. Nelly whoops, kettle corn, and funnel cakes.
Talk sense, Merlin.
Dragon's breath. Me, turkey's legs. I speak in riddles all the time.
Old fool.
Oh, Merlin's still got one or two wits stuck in his old cop sack. Oh, now, you got him all worked up. He's going into his horse mode.
Bless me, I didn't mean to harm the little fella.
Here, give him a sugar cube. You be fast friends again.
If only these old bones of mine could rest.
I feared you'd gone true horse on us, Merlin, and we'd be pressed to eat you like we did the other horses.
I told you both that eating our only horses would bring us to no good. It's a wise man what leaves himself two horses that he can woo 'em to each other.
Groan! Groan! Ah! My empty belly's as tangled up as a wash tub of hydra heads.
Well, I've been eating bugs and dirt, so it make no difference to me. I was a wild man of the woods, and I worship three rocks what stand on each other.
A sophisticated lady never reckons her hunger. I'll have the salad. Servant boy? Servant boy? Oh, servant boy. You're as beautiful as mermaid's gold.
Madness has got her. Merlin, use the sight what the devil gave you to spy us out some food.
Well, I reckon I could throw some scrying dust on the fire, and we could peer through the flames and see what we see.
I don't see no food, but I see the next troop coming up.
I see a rising vision of performers. What chairs ought to be arranged back to the way they was for them.
Well, perhaps we should pick up this fire, because Wink Planet's coming up next.
Wink Planet, y'all!
Darling, look, I finally did it.
That's really nice, honey.
Well, hey, y'all.
Willie!
Well, what'll it be today, Mrs. Florence? Up or back? Maybe a little farther south? Or all the way around the horn?
That feels really good, Willie. Really good.
It looks like that feels great for Florence, Willie. That looks real nice. You're doing a good job.
Well, why the long faces, y'all? Is it the war that's got you down?
Well, yes, Willie. The war is getting us down, but that's not the reason for the current length of our faces.
Willie, for 10 years now, we've paid you a nickel a day to ease the itchiness of our backs. But yesterday, while wandering aimlessly through the general store, I came upon this. It's a mechanical telescoping device used to locate and terminate the itchiness of a man's back.
Well, gee, I suppose I could use that, but I already filed my nails into sharp points. They're like claws now. Ow!
No, sweet Willie. You're not getting it. You can use this to scratch your own back without the aid of an extra boy.
Willie, what Florence and I are trying to say is that that we are canceling our subscription to you. We are no longer in need of your services.
Well, gosh, I don't know what to say. Y'all are my oldest customers. I've been scratching y'all's back since I was a baby. How am I supposed to get my daily bowl of oats with your nickel?
Well, what's on your resume? What are your skills?
Well, scratching backs. I can coil rope, but I do it real slow. I used to live in the rafters of a grindhouse. I can ignore loud grinding noises pretty well. I can pretty believably pretend to read. Would you know it? I once saw a photograph.
All right, well, we could focus on your assets. Jobs that require sharp fingernails.
I always see Mr. Kirkland struggling with cream cans down at the town's primary soda fountain. With you by his side and nails sharp as those, well, I'm sure he'll offer you pence.
I suppose.
You know, you could go to Hawaii, bore holes into coconuts for tourists. You know, Miss Pengleput just got back from Hawaii last week, and her only complaint is that the natives all have very dull hands.
Always wanted to scratch a coconut.
Hell, I know 4 or 5 guys down at the apple juice factory, and they're always looking for someone to pay top dollar to give them a realistic looking injury so they can take some time off and teach their children to vote.
I never learned that.
You know, you could scratch off lottery tickets for war veterans that don't have hands.
You could pick a penny off a table for war veterans that don't have hands.
You know, war veterans that don't have hands have a very difficult time with the first part of the scratch and sniff sticker procedure.
Florence, I think you're onto something. War veterans that don't have hands are almost completely helpless.
Back scratcher, scratch on my back. Soothe every crevice, restore every crack. With a nickel in your hand and some oats in your bowl, your fingernails are like vitamin pellets for my soul. We are all saddened because of the war. An invention has come and your job is no more. Never forget, many stand where you've stood, and wartime technological advances indisputably serve the greater good. To a factory you'll go, making tank after tank. To a factory you'll go, making tank after tank. How happy you'll be with your land to thank. With a skip in your step and a clap in your hands. Unless, of course, you're a war veteran and you've lost both your hands. Progress, oh progress, come comrades, let's work. Building more tanks and more tanks and more tanks. Even more tanks, we still need way more tanks. Tanks, 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 tanks. Tanks, 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 tanks. Don't question whether this war is worth it. It is.
We play it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's give it up for Arthur Hall.
Tommy, I win again.
Ach nein, you always win. I want to do something else.
Freeze, Nazi scum! We've discovered your secret base here beneath the South Pole. Now you're under arrest on orders of Uncle Sam.
The year is 1946. President Truman has assembled a crack team of American heroes to travel the globe and track down escaped Nazis wherever they hide. Meet 5-star war hero Cap, electronics whiz Jax, and baseball great Babe Ruth. Together they are the Nazi Hunters. Tonight's adventure, showdown at the South Pole.
Hey Cap, it looks like they've been doing weird genetic experiments down here.
You are too late, stupid Americans. It is too late for you.
Great Roosevelt's ghost. Take a look at this, fellas.
Mein Führer.
Mein Führer.
Wait, you ate off Hitler's brain in a seal?
Yeah, after the war ended, our resources became limited.
Why didn't you choose something more ferocious like a polar bear?
We're kind of alone down here.
Yeah.
This was an unprecedented band.
Yeah, do not belittle us. Do you see legions of scientists with whom to bounce ideas?
Well, whatever the reason, it ends now.
Oh, shucks, Cap. Come on, it's just a little old seal. So he's got the brain of a mass murderer. This little guy can't hurt nobody. Look at him play, Cap.
Yeah, pretty cute there.
Let the seal live, huh? Yeah, I suppose. Who in the hell are you?
Mark McGuire? We don't keep your sights on Hitler, soldier. We don't have much time.
Where'd you come from?
1999? If I don't come here on time, you go over to that seal, you look him in his deep brown eyes, and he got you in a trance. He gets off one of his signature speeches, and it's all over. Third Reich rises again, just in time for the new millennium. America developed a time machine to take him out. And we're just supposed to trust you, Mark? I'll let the numbers speak for themselves.
Gee, this guy's pretty good, fellas.
Oh, I can't.
Oh!
Holy shit, it's Pete Rose?
Who in the hell is Pete Rose?
I'm Pete Rose.
Gee, this guy's even better, fellas.
Hey, come on.
It's true. Power means nothing when you strike out at this rate.
What is this American fascination with baseball? It's so boring. Where is the action?
Oh, you let me at him. Nobody talks about the pastime that way.
Settle down, Bambino. We got bigger issues. If I don't show up, McGuire starts gushing about 90s technology talk, and then the Third Reich rises again. Just in time for the bicentennial. They were thinking about canceling the World Series. So, I'm here to end this, once and for all. I just got a little stretch right now. Okay. All right, I'm all set. Oh, I can't hurt this guy. Look at him.
Should have let me play.
Give it up for Upper Roll. Up next is Scott Moss. Let it have it.
If your wife sends you to the store to buy a gallon of milk and you come home with Poland, you might be a Nazi. If you have a bumper sticker on your car that reads, "My other car is a U-boat," you might be a Nazi. If you drive a pickup truck and on the back window you have a decal of Calvin peeing on Woody Allen, you might be a Nazi. If you have a bumper sticker on your car that reads, "My child is an honor student who really hates Jews," you might be a Nazi. If you own a chess set that consists of a set of white pieces and another set of white pieces, you might be a Nazi. If you do not like to watch American Idol because you consider Ryan Seacrest to be a little bit too ethnic, the possibility exists that you might be a Nazi. If you like to keep score while watching Schindler's List, you might be a Nazi. If you use the word gas as a verb, you might be a Nazi. If the settings on your shower read hot, cold, and Zyklon B, there is a better than average chance that you are a Nazi. If you go to a French restaurant for dinner and you do not leave for 4 years, you might very well be a Nazi. If all of the lampshades in your house used to have a first name, you might be a Nazi. If you have ever gotten your hand caught in a ceiling fan while saying hello, you might be a Nazi. If you no longer prepare meals in your oven because you are tired of finding gold fillings in your food, you, sir, may be a Nazi. If you have ever been kicked out of your child's high school play because you would not stop yelling, "She's in the attic," there is a better than average chance that you might be a Nazi. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, if when filling out your census form under race, you write master, you might be a Nazi. That is my time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Go boss, ladies and gentlemen. Our next troop is Empty Promises, and they've been digitized and they live inside a projector.
Welcome to South Industries. Here, we stomp out your unwanted truths and honesties. Dave Ellis, we here stomp out your unwanted Dave Coltrane. We have some of the most prominent and most visible clients throughout the world. The North Korean Federation of Communism. Juggalos. Oh, Juggalos. Deadheads also. There are many more. Large list, many more. Buckle up, because I'm going to drive you somewhere you've never been before. Let's take a journey on a trip through South Industries.
Using the latest technology, we've created this brain graph of the average human brain. Now, if you look closely, you'll see at least 29% is dominated by unwanted truth and unwanted honesty in 29% of the region. South has developed proprietary technology to eliminate this undesirable area from people's lives. No more unhappy brain.
Well, I'm a newspaper man, and I'm a newspaper man all the way. I like to get a story onto my editor's desk and then see those headlines on the newspaper on my doorstep the next morning. I'm not stupid. I know technology's moved on, but it's South who's helped me eradicate that truth and honesty from my life.
Here at the Lead Research Laboratory, we investigate new ways of hiding unwanted ideas. Here is our lead research developer, Dave.
Dave Coltrane, sir.
Dave Coltrane is our lead researcher. What do we have here today?
I have sex with these women's every day.
This is Dave.
Dave Coltrane, sir.
Dave Coltrane, our lead research analysis.
I'm here working on some of the newest technology that South has to offer.
Wow, isn't that exciting? What do we have today, Dave?
Great, and we'll just need to pull back this curtain.
I know other men exist to try to bring down my rock-hard erection, and I don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
If you would, sir.
Okay. It's all right, Dave. I'll do that for you.
Thank you, sir.
But all I want to see is titties. Women with big titties. All the time, 24/7.
And boy, are you lucky, because we have an actual real live client in the laboratory with us today.
Wow, what a great treat.
Well, sir, you remember Maxime?
Yeah, Maxime.
Hello.
Hi.
No, please do not touch me.
Okay.
Don't touch me. And South says they will do this for me.
This will make it easier.
Oh.
Holy shit, my God, this is a fucking titties.
Sometimes we come across a particularly challenging case.
Thanks, South. I know that the 90s are over, and I know there's numbers other than 5, and I know there's names other than Monica and Erica, but I just don't want to live in that kind of world, you dig?
Lou Bega, I'm a huge fan of Mamba No. 5. Can you send my music theory book?
And who do I make this one out to?
Michael!
Monica!
Michael!
Okay, Monica. Here you go.
Yeah, right. John Carson!
Lou Bega, a huge fan.
Who do I make this one out to?
It's gonna be for Jasmine.
Jasmine!
Jasmine!
Okay, Erica, here you go.
The star!
Lou Bega was particularly resistant to our treatment, so we tried some of our advanced technology to see how that worked.
These are used to teach clients lessons when they go off the deep end. I'm supposed to see that one. Why be the change in the world when you could just be the world?
Audio preview.
Lordy, we're still starving out here, aren't we? Oh, howdy. I'm Lady Guinevere. I'm Marm and Madam to Castle Gulch. Oh, now we're all still starving out here. I figured now's as good a time as any for a lady to do some reminiscing. Now, when I first came to this town, it was backwardser than a t-shirt that was hastily put on, or just a regular shirt after a rendezvous in the bathroom. Anyhow, I came here to Castle Gulch to give these people a little culture. Now, who would give a whit whether the people of Castle Gulch were educated or none? Well, the elders of the mysterious island on which I grew up, a lady-centric counter-narrative that can only be seen when the mists are heavy on the moors. They read something of a prophecy in the scrying leaves.
Isle of ladies, miss of the fairer sex, we wend your magic and brush our hair. We sing the songs we learned in Girl Scout camp.
Rose, 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 rose,
Rose, rose, rose, rose, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry at thy will, sire, at thy So say we all. Now for the exchanging of the friendship bracelets.
Gwennifer!
Yes, my elders.
You have been with us since we found you as an infant, half drowned in a bog. We raised you in the image of the goddess, schooled you in the arts of femininity, of wiliness and freely things. We have reared you for a purpose, Gwennifer!
Gwennifer, the time of your mission is at hand, Gwennifer. The prophecy which we have seen is now upon us.
This is what we have prepared for you, Gwennifer!
So I was sent from the feminist narrative in which I grew up to find the man in Castle Gulch who would go on to lead all of Avalon County. I was to culture, woo, and bear bairn to the chosen one.
Well, looky here, Merlin. One of them fancy types here to teach us manners and the ways of the usage of the books.
Tain't never worked before, tain't not gonna work now.
Ha! Yeah. Take that book. Oh, goddamn fancy lady type from the frozen north, shrouded in tobacco smoke with her fancy high feminist steampunk ideas, here to counter I beg pardon to you, madam. I'm Arthur, Sheriff King here at Castle Gulch, as well as its most notorious outlaw. This here's my companion, Merlin, crotchety prospector and wizardly horseman.
I'm here for...
What? How may we be of some service to such a bewitched and bewildering, sophisticated lady such as yourself?
I'm here for work purposes. I'm inquiring to all the towns in the area as to their needs and as far as educating their young.
Oh, well, our last schoolmarm been dead 20 years. She died after challenging the chaplain to a joust during a heated poker game. Chaplain had no choice but to shoot her dead. Schoolhouse stood unoccupied several years till it was blowed over during a terrible windstorm.
I remember that storm. They upset 3 of my metal aluminate patio chairs.
Oh!
So you have no schoolhouse?
No schoolhouse as such, ma'am, but many buildings in which schooling could go into taking place.
I reckon the missus of Avalon has been unoccupied for nigh on a decade.
The brothel! Yeah, the madam, unfortunately, fell ill to a consumption during a heated poker game with the chaplain. Chaplain had no choice but to shoot her dead.
Well, you gentlemen are in luck. I happen to be schooled in both the sex working and schooling arts.
Sex working? Arthur, I'm not one to question your wisdom, but this kind of highfalutin talk ain't gonna go down well with the people of Castle Gulch.
I ain't much one for superstition, Merlin, but something about this lady's got my bones a-tickling. Could be that the higher power sent her here to culture, woo, and bear bairn to me.
I just looked into the Twigs of Fortune just last night. I didn't see nothing about this. Well,
So I set to whoring and schooling in the town of Castle Gulch. Some days I was teaching children their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s. And some days I was teaching a young man about to go on a long cattle drive about the birds and the bees. And some days they was the same person. I've sort of become part of the town now, and Arthur and I have developed a confusing friend-type relationship. I don't know, I feel like we're in the friend zone, but there's a lot of sexual tension there, so I don't really know what to do. I kind of fucked that up. But anyhow, this is all great material for my one-woman show, which I'm putting up at the Pendragon, May 6th at 8:30, May 7th at 10 p.m., and there's a matinee May 8th for all you know.
come on, just knock it off. Quit pimping your show. Nobody cares about your journey to find yourself.
Oh, if anybody wants to work the box office for me, I have some comps for you. But before that, we have the next troupe, and they're called...
Patio Talk! Woo! Patio Talk!
so good.
Except for these freaking cankles.
Oh, stop. Nothing compares to this shoulder chub.
Oh my god, same. Yesterday I found a Cheeto in my arm fat.
What?
Did
you
eat it?
Yes,
I'm
bad.
You're
You're
bad.
crazy. You're crazy. Look at you.
Oh my god. I cannot wait to see Peggy. That train wreck always made me feel so good about myself
Oh
in
my
college.
god, I know. Is she lost or something? Probably. She's a mess.
Ladies.
Peggy?
Hi. Hello, the ladies are back together again. It's just like college.
Peggy, wow. I'm so glad we could find you on Facebook. It's been such a long time.
Yes. Peggy, you look surprisingly good. Yeah, I mean, you got your braces off.
Please just tell us you're dating around and you're single and nobody loves you.
Oh, no, actually, I've been happily married for 14 years now to Tim Jenkins. He owns his own company, and we have such a good life.
Well,
we wouldn't know anything about that. No. Oh, sorry.
Bazing, text
from the hubby.
What the fuck? She's radiant. She's a superstar. She's beautiful.
Oh my god. He said, have fun at your ladies' brunch.
Oh,
so sweet.
That is so sweet.
I'm turning it off. I'm here for you. Enough about the old balls and chain. Let's hear about your love lives.
Ladies, I am so lonely. But I have started writing erotic Cheers fan fiction.
It's good. Ladies, I am so single. My cousin just asked me out on a date. Very little chemistry, but we are the same blood type, so if there's an accident, we have that. It's good to find that.
Sounds like you ladies are having a fun time.
We are.
Guilty.
Can I get you anything else to drink?
White wine.
Oh, God. You got the ice cream with the wine.
Oh, which white?
So
Which white?
crazy.
Which?
I guess just your cheapest Pinot Grigio.
Thank you. So, Peggy, look at you with your happy life, happy husband. Please just tell me that you are infertile.
No, God, I wish. But I have had 3 beautiful, gifted, talented, smart, gorgeous, athletic children. And that's enough for me. Well, we wouldn't know anything about that. Oh my God. You 2 independent women haven't had any babies?
Oh no, we had babies. For instance, my little daughter, is back in the ER with another nipple reinfection. So
oh, that's fun.
That's my baby.
My son goes to an alternative high school because he hid a crack pipe in his locker.
Oh. Clever.
Here are your white wines.
Oh my.
Thank you, Mr. Waiterman.
Thank you.
Ladies.
Me too.
Ladies.
I just need to tell you, I love Pinot Grigio. Oh, if I don't have 2 bottles of Pinot, my bowl of candy corn, and at least 1 episode of American Idol per night, I'd kill myself to death.
Cheers to that, my friend. Cheers to you.
It's extreme.
I know exactly what you mean. In my office, I have a drawer where I keep a Kashi bar, full bottle of Jack Daniels, and a loaded gun. Sometimes I don't know which one I'm reaching for. I don't know. Sometimes I have no idea. No. But seriously, it's truth time. Oh my gosh, Peggy, something terrible has to be going on with you. Yeah, tell us the dirt.
Literally anything.
Any little thing, right? No, you're so nervous. You haven't had a sip of your wine.
Right? Oh my gosh. I think we made her nervous. I think we scared old pooped in the pool Peggy.
Oh my God.
Because she pooped in the
freshman
pool.
year, she pooped in the pool.
Wow, ladies, I haven't heard that nickname in years.
No?
God, it is.
Weird.
It's so crazy how when everything in your life is going perfectly,
you just forget all those terrible things about your past. Like, I cannot tell you how much literally every part of my life is going wonderfully. I have a gorgeous husband. We have sex 4 times a week, and it is delicious. I get it morning, nightly, and ever so rightly. And my 3 kids, they're in college. They got full ride scholarships, and we didn't have to pay a dime. Have you ever heard of adult acne? I never had that. I started a sustainable garden in my backyard. The neighborhood loves it. We're building tomatoes. We're getting pineapples out of there. They made a documentary about me. It's going to video on demand. And guess what? I had never tried kale before. I never tried kale before. I just never had it. And then I loved, kales. No candy bars, all kale. What?
Did you not see them die? They were 5 feet in front of you. Oh my God. She's convulsing.
I didn't see anything. I think I need glasses.
No. I just got stiffed.
So one more time for patio talk. And now please welcome Mr. Lance Gilstrap.
Cadets, I am your instructor, Sergeant Samuel T. Waller, and before you ask, yes, that's Sergeant Samuel T. Waller, the only man to ever face a trinomian worm and live to tell the tale. Well, cadets, this class is, of course, meant to teach you how to properly operate and store your parachutes, but it is also going to teach you a far more valuable lesson: how to accept your fate, look death in the eye, and take its welcoming hand. I know what you're thinking, cadets. Sergeant Waller, technology these days is so advanced, we don't even need these parachutes. In fact, didn't the Army cancel this class until you made them add it back? Because you saved the galactic president's life? Well, these things may be true, but I'm here to tell you I am the only one at this school who will teach you the true lesson of fear and war. Without me, every galactic soldier would just be a sorry sack of kittens, just filling their panties full of piss every time they get wind of the enemy. That's right, but by the time I'm done with you, you won't have any piss left to piss! Because I'm gonna make you face all your fears until you have pissed out all of your piss! You will then be pissless! I know what you're thinking now, Cadet Sergeant Waller. The Army has moved beyond this form of instruction. We no longer need the motivation of a screaming drill sergeant type personality. And in fact, we find this cliched and clownish. Well, pop your little mouths off your mama's sweet tit and smell the piss. I am here to wake you up. Do you know how I was able to jump out of a crashing spaceship and land directly in the enemy queen's lair? Because I can control my fear. Allow me to demonstrate. Medic!
Sergeant, you really need to stop doing this, man. Waste our resources and it's just weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Are you whizzing your jeans right now? Filling them pants with fear juice?
That's not cool, man. We just helped you out.
Oh, why don't you just write about it in your blog? You're too scared to publish online anyway.
Hey, that blog's just for me.
As you can see, I embrace pain. It reminds me that I'm alive and in control. It reminds me that I ran away from home when I was 7 and was raised by wolves for 4 years. Right about now, you are probably feeling a tickle at the base of your skull.
That is because I took the opportunity to slip a dose of LSD into everybody's drink during your lunch break. That's right, you are gonna face your fear, and you're not gonna look away. You are gonna stare at it, salivating, like a hungry wolf deciding whether or not to eat a 7-year-old boy. This is a song by a 400-year-old band called Pink Floyd. I have also taken LSD. I will be joining you on this trip. This is something I do regularly. It helps me face the fears that make me squirt my pants full of dirty, dirty piss. Piss that wolves will smell. Piss that makes them hungry. This, boys and girls, is what we call peaking. You are peaking on acid right now, right as the sweet psychedelic sounds of Pink Floyd are hitting heavy groove mode. This is heavy shit. Embrace your fears, ladies and gentlemen. Embrace your fear and stab it in the back. My voice is a weapon. I must conquer the worm. Conquer Shia Lude.
I swear, I am not bringing him back to life next time. Did he piss himself?
Keep that up and let's drill strap, everybody! And keep it coming because next we got the White Trash Kennedys!
This spring break.
Allison, we miss you too. TCU's Phi Beta Kappa's Spring Summer Church Camp. It just wasn't the same without you.
You got that right.
Okay, I know. So anyway, ladies, big emergency. As y'all know, my little sister's purity ball's coming up.
Purity ring selfie.
So she's needing us to pick out a dress for her. I'm thinking that mini H&M cutout we saw at H&M last week.
Oh, MG! I love that dress. It's so fab. I wore it on my date with Travis last night.
Girl, you went out again? You cray-cray.
Well, yeah, he texted me and he said he was DTF. What was I supposed to do? I don't want to lose him.
WTF to your DTF, Alicia? Do I need to send your purity ring back to the elders?
No, Allison. I'm not slaying myself. It's just anal. Just lots of anal. Yeah, I told Travis. I said, I'm gonna stay pure until marriage. For sure. But he still Discovery Channels my monkey hole like all the time, every day.
Girl, he's super fun.
Yeah, he is fine. And he really respects me too. Like the other night, we were doing it in the BK bathroom, and he had me like pressed up pinned hard over a toilet. And I kept hitting the flush, and it was super embarrassing. But then he stopped, like right before he, you know?
Oh, hell yeah, girl. We know.
Yeah, he stopped and he said, "Hey, baby, I'm just so glad we're doing this right." Yeah.
Doing the right selfie.
So romantic.
But girl, what about his onward Christian soldiers? You don't want to get PG, do you?
Don't be stupid, Alonda. You only get sent to the family way farm if Jesus wants you to.
Not even if you're a big hoe bag. Like, guys, don't look now, but Catherine is like right over there.
Yeah. OMG. She like totally does it with Zachary. In the murky red vagina area.
Okay, so get this. I'm Catherine. Hey, God, thanks for the life and the errand stuff. But, you know, I'd rather let some douchebag jackknife my maidenhood than follow your holy word. Peace.
Allison, that's not even funny. Not even as a joke.
Whatever. I'm vice president of sales and marketing for the Baby Alive Don't Aborticide Club. I think God can let a few ones hang.
So sweet.
Speaking of hanging, are you and Jason still dangling the hangman?
It's more Marco this week. I mean, Jason's got the stamina, but Marco's really the king snake in my backyard garden. If you know.
Yeah, like the serpent from the book.
Oh my God! Shut the f up, Alicia.
Hi, y'all.
Oh, hi, Catherine.
What's up?
Oh, Catherine, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
How's Zachary?
He's fine. Why do you ask?
I'm just wondering if there's any chance of him buying the cow. After all, he is getting the milk for free.
You're still as lovely as ever. But actually, he just moved in, and we're getting married next spring. See?
Damn, girl, that ring's so big it has its own zip code.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's lovely, Catherine, but it looks so lonely. What, did your purity ring melt off in hellfire?
Yeah, that stupid thing. I took it off months ago.
Well, I suppose it is easier to be a slut of Satan than the bride of Christ. But congratulations, sweetheart. I'm sure you'll look lovely in a red wedding dress.
No, yeah, I'm gonna wear white on my wedding dress, and then on my wedding night when I'm fucking my husband, at least I'll know what the hell I'm doing. Peace.
Skank.
Seriously, Allison? What the hell is your problem?
My problem? That bitch there, the one's getting fornicated 6 ways from Sunday, and you're asking me what the HL my problem is?
I've had it with your bullshit. You two are literally getting fucked in the ass at a Burger King bathroom, and somehow Catherine's a skank? Gosh, your assholes must be the size of grapefruits by now. Tired of this bullshit. No more In-N-Outs behind the In-N-Out dumpster. No more pity orgasms.
You orgasm?
That's sick.
I don't need this purity ring anymore. I'm gonna go have sex with my boyfriend in the vagina. Come on, Catherine. Cold bitches off selfie. Later, ho.
Bye.
So many filters to choose from.
What a slut.
I know, right?
So anyway, Marco and I were doing a reach around flip tar, you know, with the legs in the bath, in the hot tub when my stupid legs kept slipping off the ladder. Am I right or am I right?
I don't understand.
The right trash Kennedys, everybody. And now, please welcome to the stage, Too Glorious.
Gets all gunky, like funky up in there, right around the peeper. They call that the rose-colored cyclops. Some say it even brings out their color.
I'm sorry, doctor. That sounds like conjunctivitis. You know, pink eye.
Anyway, this is the best remedy for it.
I mean, the textbooks say that a round of antibiotics is probably what's best.
You people with your voodoo witch magic. All you need is this. Just a little bit of salve.
That looks like pudding. I mean, honestly, an antibiotic ointment would be best.
Anyway, this is a pharmacological remedy. This is meant to cure people. Well, Barnard, what are you doing here? Well, come on in. Welcome in. You tell me, Your boy still having them Robin Williams fits?
Ooh, that boy, he is running around me like a chicken with its moody head cut off.
Oh my word.
I tried putting that Bill Cosby salve on him, but he still keeps getting around the bayou and kicking himself in the backside.
I'm telling you, that boy, he run around, he talk a mile a minute, and I swear to goodness, he just talk in such a variety of accents and different ethnicities.
Oh,
it's just not right.
I'm sorry. That just sounds like ADHD. There's stimulant medication for that, like Vyvanse or Adderall.
No. don't you pay any attention to him. No.
Well, now also, get this here now, I think I got the Jim Carrey disease. The Jim Carrey heebie-jeebies.
Oh, no.
I can't stop using old catchphrases now.
Here, let me see. Lift up your arm.
Okay.
Now stick out your tongue.
Yeah.
Now let me see that bottom of your shoe.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't got that.
Well, I got some kind of gree-gree on me. Every time I go to my aunt's house, I keep seeing my wife.
Well, that sounds nice.
Oh, God, I don't have no wife.
Oh.
See.
He's got the Borat. I mean, you know how that goes.
Do not.
Bernard!
Oh.
It's just your Borat acting up.
Oh.
You just need some of this salve, Bernard.
Oh, good.
There.
That's what I'm
It's nuts. It's nuts. Now, don't you feel more like you already?
Oh, that's a relief.
Doctor, I'm sorry. Maybe perhaps.
What now?
Perhaps it'd be more appropriate if we referred him to a psychiatrist.
What the? Look, I don't need no other couillon doctor. I'd take care of my son. Golly, see.
All I'm saying is that with the appropriate treatment, you'd stop seeing your aunt or your wife.
Mais jamais la vie. Oh, I don't need no other doctor. I got Doc right here, and she take good care of me. Okay. She's good on.
Now, I have to tell you something. You know how he's been talking about that boy around and around?
Yeah.
That boy ain't real.
Okay.
We just humor him. Barnard, you gotta get going now. We got more sick people to see, all right?
All right. I'll see you later at the service.
Yes, sir. We'll see you. I mean, you know, Barnard's just a little bit of a Howard Hughes defect. He just stays in his house all the time. I mean, except for when he comes here.
Just going back a few steps. What are the heebie-jeebies?
Knock, knock. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Good
this is
Lord.
it. Come on in.
Doc.
This is the new doc.
Doc, new doc, I can't take it anymore.
Sit down.
My women's group's friends, they just be getting on my everlasting nerves. They just be telling me all kinds of crazy stuff, stressing me out. My bones hurt.
Well, you know, there's a lot of literature now that says that with stress relief and body aches that yoga can be really helpful.
What you talking about? Yoga?
Don't you pay him no mind with his new age remedies and fangled stuff. Like he's just learning. He's just new.
All right then. Well, what I gotta do, Doc? It's bad.
Well, I will fix you right up with some of this salve. Here we go.
Wait, which kind of salve I got to use this time?
Is it ever a different salve?
Why, yes it is. All right, tell me how this works.
It's gonna be real nice and cool.
Oh, that feels real nice.
Now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not done though, honey.
Oh,
you wait
yeah.
a minute. So,
tell me more.
in addition to that,
Yes.
what you're gonna do is you're gonna take my recipe for pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Oh my goodness. When those old biddies get one bite, they will shut the fuck up as they gum on that sweet, syrupy, slippery pecan pie.
Oh, now that sounds good.
Oh, it is.
Look, I'm sorry. Like, I just have to say, like, these people are really sick. They're really in need of help.
And that's what I'm doing. What does it look like?
No, it does not look like that. This is not real treatment. These aren't real diseases. I think you're basing all of this just off of celebrities.
New Doc, you just new around here. You ain't learned things yet. Maybe he ought to come to service with us.
I think that's a great idea.
Service?
It's just about to start.
What? Are we talking about like a church service? This isn't like I got sent here to learn how to practice medicine, and now we're talking about a service? What is happening?
The kingdom waits. We need to make more salve.
Kakuza!
Yeah, too hilarious, everybody! And now, please welcome Sanjay Rao!
And your host of the Tonight Show, with Johnny Carson. Here's Johnny.
Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Tonight Show. Crazy news, isn't it? This new plane is crashing, right? Took them longer to find it than I took with my wife's G-spot. Yes, it did. Goldman Sachs is coming out on top, right? Reminds me of my ex-wife. That's right. Those jokes were written by my grandfather. So we're here today, we're trying to do a dialogue here. There is a battle between the North and the South. Right, the Civil War has come back again. We've got a few people here to help lighten the situation and maybe make things good. So, Ed, could we bring out our first guest here?
Hello. And I do say so myself. Hey, what's up, Johnny?
That's right. What is your name again? Z? Is that right? Not a big fan of hip-hop myself.
Yeah. Thank you, John. It's a pleasure to be here.
Not much of a talker, is he? You wouldn't expect that from a hip-hop artist. That's right.
It's an honor.
There is no way you're getting a thumbs up from me.
And next we got, hailing all the way from Quahog, Michigan, Peter Griffin and Cleveland.
Hey, everybody! Oh, my God! This is a huge honor. Oh, yeah, Peter. This is a fantastic situation. Johnny Carson was always my favorite. Yeah, and we get to fight Southies. Oh, my God. Well, Peter, when they say Southies, it's not the neighborhood Southie. They're talking about people from the South. Whatever, I just want to bust some heads.
Coming in from the South, hailing from Greensboro, Louisiana, Medea.
Oh, y'all gonna get busted ass around here. Ain't nobody losing the North-South war, especially not this side. Fuck y'all. Don't know what the fuck you're doing. My God, entertainment has really dipped. This is an actual thing. Wow. Oh, fuck you, Johnny Carson. Give me the thumbs up. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna bust a cap in somebody's ass up around here. This is quite literally insane. Let's bring out our next host, Ed.
Hello! We've got former President Bill Clinton! Dixie. Hey everybody, I'm here to party. Medea, I'm a huge fan.
Don't be touching around me, Mr. Clinton. I know how charming you can be.
Hey, it's natural. I just exude it.
I might get grabby. And we got one more, Johnny. The Duke himself, John Wayne. Well, what's going on here, pilgrims?
Now, according to my research, John, you're actually from California. That's not quite the South.
You shut your mouth, Johnny Carson, before you get a taste of thunder and lightning. I represent it, I do.
Okay, well, these are your 6 representatives.
Oh, you know what? All this bullshit over here, I'm gonna bust a cap in Cleveland's ass, you Uncle Tom.
Okay, well, that's a little unnecessary.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you. I'm about to bust some heads around here.
Peter, I got your back. I will be the ebony to your ivory.
Oh, no. Ed, it's about to get wild up in here. Weird and wild. Is there anything we can do to save it?
Yes, we do, Johnny. We got one more guy coming in to save the day. He is quite literally a piece of shit.
Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. Come on, everybody. America's about celebration. We should all join hands against the British.
I concur.
Yeah, you know what? He's right. The Revolutionary War was about the British.
Oh, you know, we're being silly, Peter. Let's listen to the piece of shit.
Oh, you can't be arguing with a piece of shit now.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I've got my hands dirty many times. So when is thunder and lightning coming out? Well, we got a gift for you. It's Sir Ian McKellen. Hello, I'm Sir Ian McKellen. Let's get him.
Well, I'm still starving to death.
Yeah.
Why don't you two work us up a word dinner to take my mind off my death from empty stomach?
We should have wooed them horses together, I tell you.
What do you know about wooing horses, horseman, much less one to it to t'other?
You know, when I was in school, we studied poetry, the words of the prairie bards. Oh, I was schooled in the ways of wooing.
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 That's a dang nail-flicking fool what sets his mind to wooing with words in Castle Gulch when enchantments can do half the work for him. Why, I fashioned myself a wife out of weeds and berries. Fancied her up with mystical perfumes from the Orient, what I obtained from a traveling djinn. We was married 2 years before she got torn asunder by the wandering winds.
I was engaged to be wed to Ugbert, the Earl of Salty Brush. He was as tall as 2 trees stacked on top of each other, and he had the handsomest mustaches in all the counties. Oh, he smelled like roasted turkey on the bone, and he only spoke in grunts and the foulest of profanities. I gave my heart to him, but he was struck down trying to rob a dragon train of a whole mess of holy grails.
Memories of wooing.
Oh, memories of wooing and being wooed.
My gold!
My gold!
My gold! My gold is gone too! We've been silently struck by a thief.
What?
A notorious outlaw. A lordly brigand to these dusty plains. It could be no other than myself, Sheriff King Arthur Hood, the notorious outlaw.
Arthur, you're making no sense. I think a demon fever's got your four humors messed up. You're spitting out phlegm when it should be yellow bile coming out your mouth.
Who shall join my round posse to bring myself to the justice which I require? Who shall stand by my side, sword and holster, to bring justice to these lawless pagan lands? Shall yetis and golems forever rule the wastes of Texas? Or shall there be some brave souls who rise up with your sheriff king to bring justice to your outlaw king? Join me against me.
Could magic up with a K a solution to this here fuss and bubbling, hey old Merlin? Of course, them tricks of yourn do have a way once upon a time of stirring up a whole mess pot of Granny's trouble stew. Like what when you done turned the abbot into a giant rattler and lived a long month trapped within his venomous stomach. Or that time when you lost your way in the trail of spirits and had to die a death by fire so you could wake up the next morning living again in these brittle bones. Ah, hell though, magic's fun. Go ahead.
Galikazoo, a galikazee, magic works, work thy ways to me. Hibble-de-ree, hibble-de-roo. Magic words with magic spells. See what you can do and how do you do. Magic!
Look at that brave little Russell Buster raising his hand up. I shall make you my deputy. Youch! 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 I shall call him Deputy Lancelot. The stingers on his skin are like a lot of lances to pierce the flesh of the faithless.
Why, your ladyship, what's got your eyes locked to gazing? It's like you're trapped in the stare of the basilisk.
Maybe I'm falling victim to the sun's hot brain kisses, but that deputy over there's got my sinning parts all stirred up. Oh, he's like a handsome brute with angel-kissed cheeks. Oh, I pledged my woman's heart to him heretofore.
Yikes! Even a crazy horsemancer like myself knows not to get mixed up in no cactus courting. Ma'am, you gotta focus your wiles on this here banditry. Here, eat a book.
Oh. Oh, your Mustang man just got me all mixed up. You're not supposed to eat books with your mouth. You're supposed to eat them with your eyes. See, this here book says, bandit sometimes leaves clues. Everybody check your pockets for clues.
That there thief! Here! What? Quick, put them in your pockets.
What? Oh,
okay. Now check your pockets.
Oh,
there thieves!
Well, now I don't know what to get to thinking of pondering.
Oh, I'm more mixed up than a saddlebag full of moccasins. Oh, you dumb book. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for being dumb.
Now, Merlin's magic weren't no good. And Gwenny's book learning, though fancy, has got us more mixed up than a moccasin full of saddlebags. How about this? Why don't we go look at thereabouts for anything that we can find from the gold with our eye holes?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
All right,
about.
go look there away from the like me.
Oh!
That there!
Yonder!
They were on the night sky.
Yeah. Well, as most important in this quest of finding the gold, I do award myself as king all that there gold.
Oh, shoot.
Dang it. Oh, heck, y'all. Tell you what, how about we use all this gold and buttons and stones here and unlock us a new playable character?
My liege, can we please unlock Quark from Deep Space Nine?
No. I want to unlock Val Kilmer from The Saint.
Woman, Val Kilmer's fatter than a horny toad what's had its birthday pie.
Well, listen, I ain't racist, but I don't trust no Ferengi.
Yeah, hold on. Keep that peace. I declare that we shall use this this gold to unlock Quark from Deep Space Nine, wearing his alternate costume, Fat Val Kilmer from The Saint. All right! I also pour it to the ground and offer it to the gods and summon forth the Tastemakers!
All right, Quinn. We, your friends and roommates, have summoned you here to the breakfast nook because you've been up to some bullshit this week.
Yeah! You've been acting like a right jerk-ass lately. I ought to jerk your ass. Hammurabi style. For jerking other people's asses like a jerk-ass.
Lubu! There will be no jerking of asses or assing of jerks until the appointed time when all the grievances have been aired against Quinn Buckner as per the methods that we have always used.
Can I make a pre-buttal?
You do not get to make biddly until such time as the procedures has been followed. All right, all airing of grievances will take place now in chronological order. Those who were aggrieved first by Quinn will get to air the grievances first against Quinn. I was aggrieved first. I will air my grievance against Quinn first. Quinn, this morning I woke up from my dulcet dreams of crocodiles to go to the kitchen and make breakfast. What did I think I was going to make, Quinn? I thought I was going to make my signature chocolate chip pancakes. I go there and I lay out the ingredients one after the other in an orderly fashion, and I find that the bag of chocolate chip chips stands empty. And who's sitting in the living room with chocolate chip all over his face? But Mr. Quinn Buckner. What the fuckner?
Can I make a rebuttal?
You may, but please be noted that I still hate you.
Right. So, I don't know if any of you guys are aware, but today is my birthday. And on this day, the day of my birth, I require sustenance from none other than choco chips. And so I went downstairs and what did I find? Choco chips. And so I ate them, case closed. I rest my case.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, next grievance, please.
All right, next is me. Okay, so fast forward to like noon, where I wake from my pleasant dreams of peacocks, eager to start my day and play my favorite video game, Pinata Island. Now, today concludes 3 years of laboring away in the papier-mâché mines, and today I was going to ride the Sky Pinata boat to Sky Pinata Island and be crowned Pinata Emperor, but when I went to load my save file, I found 3 new ones overriding my old one, titled It's, My, and Birthday. Now, I wouldn't be that mad if you had just used the 2 open save files and put like It's and My on the same line, you know? Like, it's my birthday. You could have still just said, it's my birthday.
Conveyed the same basic message.
All right. Order to court. I bring upon evidence A. It's was not a word. Everyone here can read, and so you know from the save files, it's my birthday. Case closed. Arrest my case.
All right, I would like to move that Quinn's rebuttals are stupid. Any seconds?
Second.
Objection.
The motion carries. All right, next grievance.
All right, Marty McFly. It's time to go back to the future. Fast forward to 3 o'clock p.m. You're like, I want to go get some ice cream in your car. I'm like, okay, Quinn, borrow my car. You get in my car, and then you back into the garage door with the car, ruining the back of the car. I say, Quinn, are you sure that you got this? And you say, yeah, man, I got this. And then you pull into the yard, and you hit my front yard tree with the back of the car, ruining the back of the car even further. I say, Quinn, I'm pretty sure you don't got this. But you say, no, man, I got this. And then somehow, you burnout style flip the car onto the top of my mailbox, ruining my precious mail and bills. I say, Quinn, that's strike 3. In baseball, strike 3 means you're out. Get out of the car. You say, no, man, I got this. And then you pull the car forward into the kitchen wall, exterior kitchen wall, ruining the front of the car. I say, Quinn, we have now gone 4 times. We have surpassed The classic 3-beat structure. If it was funny before, it is no longer funny. Please get out of the car. And you say, all right, man, I got this. And then you pull the car into the kitchen altogether. My mom was upset. In the hospital with a broke ass. She got a broke ass.
All right, guys, I can fix this.
Yeah, you can fix this. You can fix this.
All right.
Yeah.
How's this? It's my birthday.
Shut up, Quinn.
Yeah,
it's time I'll break you in half like
Jesus
a boy.
Christ, Quinn. You know what? This
All
is
right.
enough of this. All
Yeah,
right,
punch you right in the mouth.
All right, we've had it. No,
punch you right in the mouth. Give you a sore mouth.
Gonna give you a sour mouth.
Sore mouth. South. 3 souths.
Three
from the
souths.
3 of us.
South in your mouth.
Oh, you got a boo-hoo cry.
Oh, you got a boo-hoo cry.
Oh, you got a boo-hoo cry.
Oh, you got a boo-hoo cry, Quinn.
Boo-hoo cry.
All right,
boo-hoo cry.
Shut up, guys. It's my birthday, and I'm gonna boo-hoo cry if I want to boo-hoo cry. Hit it.
I'm sorry you're a jerk, but I'm not sorry it's my birthday. I'm just trying to slay my woes so I can have some good pay. You trap me in this room with your nose and your lungs while I wallow away the time with your stocks and his glass. Treat me so rough when I try to play with your stuff. It's my birthday.
Get back, people, get back, get back.
Tastemakers, y'all!
That's the end of the show. But before you go, if you love watching sketch comedy, you should come to Sketchfest.
That's right.
Which is like this, but longer. Not all at
People
one
from
time.
all over the United
We got
States
in
of
Chicago,
America.
We got in New York, we got in LA. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's Memorial Day weekend. We'll be in it. Wink Planet will be in it. Tastemakers will be in it.
Yeah.
So you should definitely check it out. There'll be people from out of town. My man's
Passes
Rabbit
are on
Rabbit,
sale.
Billy
You can
Passes.
buy a pass
There's
for
a crazy
real
pass on sale
great
right now.
deal. Go see as many shows
$40.
you
I
want.
mean, listen, I am trying to tell them something right now.
Sorry.
They got a great pass right now, and it's on sale right now. So if you don't get it now, it won't be on sale anymore. So you gotta go now to the website and buy it. Also, that's all.
Have a good night!
Have a good night, everybody.